They Have Their Say, where we talk about protected characteristics as defined under the Equality Act. So today I'm here with Emma Richardson.
Hello.
And Emma is a lead support worker within Active Prospects. And we're going to be talking about disability as a protected characteristic. So disability discrimination is when somebody is treated less favourably or put at a disadvantage for a reason that relates to their disability. So Emma, do you mind sharing with me what you believe disability discrimination is? So what does that mean?
Yeah, so obviously disability, so it's not just always visible, it can be a hidden disability as well. Doesn't always mean that it's, you know, like you're unable to walk, for example, you have mobility problems. It's also long-term health illnesses. So for me, I'm type 1 diabetic, so it also comes under that.
And how long have you been a type 1 diabetic, Emma?
Oh, about 20 years now.
Okay, so it very much is who I am.
Yeah.
So thinking about past employments, past jobs that you've had, have you ever felt worried about disclosing the fact that you have a disability?
Yeah, it is a worry because it's a tick box, you know, and they might see a disability and not fully know what it is. So then you might even get rejected from even an interview before you've even interviewed and explained your own disability. And then if you do explain it, then they might just also say no. So it is a worry, but then it's also they need to be aware.
Okay. So when you joined Active Prospects, was this something that you disclosed at the beginning?
Yes.
Or?
Yeah.
So from the moment of disclosing that, how did you then feel that you were treated?
I've been supported throughout, to be fair. Risk assessments have been put in place, and you know, staff team are aware as well, so they can support me if my blood sugars were to go high or low, for example.
So Emma, do you mind just explaining a little bit more about your blood sugars going high or going low? So for example, if I was working alongside you and you were having a hypo, what does that look like for you and how does that impact you?
So you all of a sudden come over weak, shaking, sweating, you know, a little bit dizzy and disorientated, you know, you have no energy. So to treat that, you just need some sugar, you know, and then monitor it every 15 minutes. Then vice versa, if they're high, then you'll have like a bit of a dry mouth, you'll feel nausea as well. Sometimes you do throw up, but it is liquid. You can become pale as well, so it's
really important that staff are aware
yes.
and are able to spot those signs.
Yes, before it gets worse.
And so are you given extra breaks? So for example, if you knew that you were going to have a hypo, are you given that opportunity to go and get yourself some food?
Yes, but obviously I need to tell somebody that this is the situation, can you cover me? And then we all work together as a team.
And can you think of any other reasonable adjustments that have been made for you since joining Active Prospects?
So obviously with it there comes a lot of hospital appointments. So it's just, again, making the manager aware of these appointments, and to be fair, they have been very supportive, changing the shifts or giving the day off, for example, to attend.
And have you ever faced discrimination due to your disability?
Luckily, touch wood, no.
Can you think of examples where you may or could have possibly been?
Yeah, so it could be, so for example, like I said, with the low blood sugars or the high blood sugars, you know, having somebody that's not supporting you, that's, you know, mimicking you and taking the mick, you know.
And how do you think that would make somebody feel? So somebody who has a disability who is being mimicked, or you know, people are being quite unkind about their disability.
Yeah,
how do you think that?
I mean, it's not a nice feeling, is it? You know, and you'll be sitting there thinking, well, why aren't you helping me? Why are you taking the mick? You know, it's like not my fault that I'm diabetic, for example. So why would you do that? It's just not a nice feeling. It can make you sad, you know. And then want to also not tell anyone.
Yeah.
You know, and then with that comes the effects of, well, how is somebody going to support you, for example, at work, if nobody is aware of your diagnosis? Yeah.
So do you think it's quite important that people that have a hidden disability particularly are fully made aware of what their rights are under law, under the Equality Act?
It's very important, yeah. So then you know what support you are able to get.
And what to do
you
don't get it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for agreeing to come and speak to me today,
Emma,
and thank you all for listening, and we'll see you soon.